Yo, we are back with another video. It's been a while since my last video, but here we are again right before the release of another character, doing a pre-release on whether or not you should pull. I did something similar before the release of Marcus, but wasn't too sure if I should continue this kind of video, but let me know what you think. So as always, we got to get out the disclaimer that you should always pull for who you like because it will make the game more enjoyable and you can beat most of the content in the game with any character. Also, in the future, some older units will be getting a buff, so there's always a chance your favorite characters might get even stronger down the line. With that out of the way, let's talk about the highly anticipated limited unit Lucy. We will go over the reasons why you may or may not want to pull for Lucy, as well as giving her a pull value rating at the end. So Lucy is a true limited unit just like Junanzi, and I want to quickly talk about that because in 2.2 there is another true limited character in Anjo, which is kind of alarming because the rate at which they are releasing these true limited characters is quite fast. I think having limited characters are cool, but if every character starts being a true limited, then it starts to make these true limited characters less special. Again, I think limited characters are cool, but as a player, they definitely increase the level of FOMO, and a lot of people may feel the FOMO and start pulling on these units they don't 100% like just because they get scared they're gonna miss out. Take me for example. I am not a huge fan of Lucy's design, and I only have enough for one guarantee on my alt account, where I'd much rather save it for Kakania, but with all the hype going around saying Lucy is a must pull, it's getting harder and harder to skip Lucy. Last note on these true limited characters, they have a different pity system where it is separate and you can actually buy multiple copies if you pull enough. This can be dangerous because people are more likely to over pull on this type of banner system. For me, I will stop pulling regardless of when I get Lucy. I will not be pulling to 200 just to get another copy. It's literally a way for you to spend more pulls. So I know I talked a lot about being true limited. That's because there aren't a lot of downsides or cons about Lucy besides her being true limited. She's very OP. I could be super nitpicky and say that she might struggle in single target, but her kit is not really designed for that. It's all about AoE. And even in single target, she looks to be just fine with all the innate buffs to her skills. So as for pros, there's going to be a lot of them, so I'll just go over the main highlights, which is her intellect afflatus, but that does not even matter because her ultimate makes it so that she always has the afflatus advantage regardless of the enemy afflatus, which is insane. This makes it so that she can literally be played in any team. She also has insane buffs in her kit to help her do more damage, and not only that, she can literally bypass the enemy's defensive abilities like dodge, reflect, or riposte. So yeah, Lucy is really OP. She looks to be the best AoE DPS in the game for the foreseeable future, at least better than the units up until 2.1. So fights are always going to be either single target or multiple targets. So literally getting Lucy covers you for all the fights that have multiple enemies because you can always just bring her as your DPS and never have to worry about a afflatus advantage. As for single target fights, there may be scenarios where a dedicated single target DPS like Windsong will be better. So yeah, with all that about Lucy, I have decided to give Lucy my highest pull value rating of any character at a 4.5 out of 5. And this may change once I get to try her out a little bit more. And if you're wondering what I gave the last true limited unit, Junanzi, I gave her a 3.5 out of 5. And if you're wondering how I rated 6 compared to Lucy and Junanzi, I made a video about them a couple of weeks ago over here that you can watch. So yeah, who do I think should pull for Lucy? Almost everybody if they care about meta. How I look at Lucy is that she seems to be the solution to every single AoE fight. Like, I will never have to think about who to use as my DPS ever again. The only scenario where I might consider my other units would be a single target fight, but even then Lucy is not a mad option. Alright, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be streaming my Lucy pull soon, so see you there. Peace.